You're in Duck's House, live. And I'm your host, Duck Landis. And we're going to listen to some of my music. I don't often play it on air, but it's available in various places on the internet. Some of it is anyways. I got about 200 available for download on my website, and about 45 or something on Reverb Nation. But we're starting this set out with a tune from 2006 called Old Vinyl, and everything we're gonna hear is me. Well, that was from 2004, an untitled piece it's just titled 2004.06.30, which is the day I recorded it. And that was me on a 4-string guitar I was playing on my lap. And all these recordings were made with various ways of recording, from a cell phone sitting there recording to decent microphones and setups, and 99-cent computer microphones, and all different kind of ways, mini disc and field recorders, and nothing ever professional, and I've always had lots of background noise. So I finally just embraced the background noise, and I started playing my own background noise. So that's what this next one is, from 2009, called Baltimore Gulfsdorf Number 4, which is the name of a train in Baltimore, Maryland. And we started out listening to Baltimore Gallsdorf number 4 from 2009. And then another one with Train Sounds from 2011. Riding the 1089221A. That's not an easy one to spit out either. And what we just heard there was called Guess What I Was Smoking from 2007. And all this noise that we're listening to is me plinking on my guitar and other various instruments, and usually recorded in the worst possible manner, because I don't know, I like to do that. Give me some good recording equipment, and I'm not happy. Give me a 99-cent microphone and set it in front of me, and I'll play. Up next from 2008, Peppercorn Sweet Roll. Well, you're in Duck's house live, and we're playing me. It's all me, for whatever that's worth. What we just heard was called "Entertaining Myself," and was recorded in October of 2010. And that's what most of these recordings are. Just me sitting there entertaining myself, and I happened to record some of them, and I used to never even name any of them. I would just put the date on them, call them whatever the date was, and people started asking me what the name of the song was, and I would just make something up. So when I hear a song, one of my own songs, I don't normally, hardly any of them do I actually know what the name of it is. It's just something made up to satisfy the people that wanted names on my tracks. So I have no idea what they are. But and here's another one that was named that way, and I don't remember why I named it this, but from 2007, Previously. Well, that was Sunny Winter Day from 2008. And most of these spit it out, Duck, spit it out. Most of these recordings, I really had no idea what I was going to play when I turned the recorder on. I just play spontaneously. I pick up the guitar and start twanging, and whatever comes out comes out. I don't have any preconceived idea what I'm going to play. So that's what these are. Just me entertaining myself. This next one is me and a guy named Ron Merrick Sr. sitting on his front porch in Chicago, Illinois, jamming back in 2006. I was playing a 4-string guitar on my lap, and he was playing his harmonica. And this is just called Front Porch Jam number 7.
I turn the hose on, though. Nobody's going to come by and give you money, Doc.
She crossed the street. Are we playing that bad?
I think we scared everybody into their houses. Doc, we scared everybody into their houses. Cool, huh?
We done good.
Look at, he got locked out. You can't get in.
Now we need some fireflies to stick on my thing here so I can tell where I'm at.
I gotta have a stick of dynamite if we want me to blow it off.
That'd be fun.
I think it'd be perfect right now. Don't you? Pretty dead around here. I think I have a stick of dynamite would be just fine. bit the hell out of my lip. I just bit the hell out of my lip. I broke the cartilage in it.
What? That's what you wanted to do?
What
the hell was that?
What? Look at the alarms in the fucking garages down the street are going off.
I didn't hear a thing.
Wasn't it loud?
Pretty good concussion though. I felt it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Here's a little something I was figuring out earlier, if I can remember how it went. Oh crap, I forgot how it went. How wet I'll be if I don't find the bathroom key, and that's why I don't sing. I just played the guitar. Are you still listening? Tammy, are you still listening? And hello to Roy also, if you're listening back there. The good stuff. That's enough for now, I think. I'll upload this somewhere and attach the link to an email, and hopefully you'll be able to listen to it. So, bye for now. Now, what button do I push? How do you stop this thing? You're in Duck's house. Live. And I'm playing various selections of my own stuff, plinkings, music, if you will. If you're so inclined to call it that, you can. That was recorded February 2nd, 2011. And it was two of my own tunes with a little rendition of Amazing Grace in the middle there. Here's another one from 2011. This is I rarely play with other people. I've always just played solo by myself, with myself. But a friend of mine, Michael the Captain Brennigan, sent me a guitar track. He was doing some rhythm guitar, and then I kind of laid a one-string slide thing over the top of it, which didn't come out very well in the mix, but you can hear me back there sliding away on one string. And it's from 2011, called Blues A Minor, Duck Noodle 1. was called Monotwang number 3, and it was played with one finger, because most of the time that's all I ever play with is one finger and or a slide. Every once in a while I'll use 2 fingers, and even less frequently I'll use 3, but most of the time I only play with one finger, and that's because I got arthritis in my hands, and it hurts too much to play. Back in 1998, I was still playing electric guitar with all my fingers, and this next tune is called "The Arthritis Blues," which is a reference to the arthritis in my hands, and this was I woke up the day after a 3-day whiskey drunk, and I found this recording on cassette tape. I don't remember recording it, but I was using 2 cassette decks. I was living way up in the mountains with no electricity, so I was using 2 cassette decks off of battery power, and one of them was my amplifier for my guitar, and the other one I was recording on, and then I would put that tape in the amplifier one and play that. So you'll hear 2 guitars there, and they're both me. The Arthritis Blues from 1998. started out listening to the Arthritis Blues from 1998, and that was recorded on I was playing a 1968 Silvertone Electric made by Dan Electro and sold by Sears and Roebuck. And what we just heard was called Mania Electric from 2004. And I was playing an electrified 2-string lap steel ukulele, which some of my friends have dubbed the duck-ukulele. And if you're listening live to this broadcast, I imagine there was a lot of rebuffering going on there as Spreaker craps its pants once again. Sometimes Spreaker is bad, and other times it's worse. To make it through a whole show without rebuffers and problems would be fantastic. Well, I just noticed this next track I have here in line is 24 minutes long, so I don't think I'm going to play that. I'm going to jump to the next one. And I'm not even sure what it is. It's just dated 2004-06-18. So this will be a surprise for all of us. Well, that was called I Made the Devil Do It, Slight Return from 2008. And I recorded that one in tribute to a friend of mine who passed away in his sleep, Chance Pritchard. And sent that track to his wife to play at his memorial. And that was played with one finger. That's my usual playing style, one finger and or slide. I got a couple short ones coming up here. First one's from 2007, and it's called Nose Picker. Well, you're in Duck's house live, and I'm playing my own music. Started that out with Nose Picker from 2007. Then from 2004, One Wound String, number 2, and that was played on one wound string on a ukulele sitting on my lap. One steel string. I only got 2 strings on it. That's all I play. And let me see. The last thing we heard there was called An Old Recording I Just Made from 2010, and that was me playing a 1965 Harmony Stella tenor guitar, and I was only playing 2 strings, even though it has 4. Well, let me see. I guess next I'm going to play, and I don't even know what this is. It's just titled 2006-09-16, so that's the date I recorded it. And I really have no idea what it is. So here we go. That's Saturday, September 16th, 2006. About 2:30 in the morning. I don't have a name for this little tune. Whatever it is, here it is.
Damn it.
Well, that was called 27, recorded in 2006, and the reason it was called 27 was because I was playing a 2-string lap steel ukulele, and I was playing up to the 27th fret, if there were frets up that high, which there aren't. I was playing about to the bottom of the sound hole on the bridge side of the sound hole, and if I went any higher than that, you couldn't even hardly hear the note. It was so high. So that was 27. And here's another one from 2006 called Another Untitled Thing. Well, that was from 2008 called Hurt Me. And it was an experimental recording. I was playing a 4-string tenor guitar, acoustic, with a microphone. And the distortion was put on the microphone. So I was playing an acoustic guitar and trying to make it sound like electric. That wasn't done in the editor in post-production. That was live recorded acoustic guitar. Well, we played a little over an hour and a half of my music, and I think that's more than enough for one sitting. And besides, I'm getting awful damn tired of fighting Spreaker's constant buffer issues, so it makes me happy that I paid my bill for this. It's kind of a shame when you have to broadcast when the service works and not just when you feel like broadcasting. But that's the way it is. So I don't know if anybody will really listen to this, or if anybody wants to hear more. I got about 11 hours more in this playlist of mine, and I got a bunch more on the hard drive. But like I say, I don't know if anybody really wants to sit here and listen to more of this stuff, because it's me. It's all me on my various instruments, sitting here dinking around, entertaining myself. And as always, in Duck's house, the mistakes were included at no additional charge. Well, we'll call that a wrap. We'll call it a show. and see what happens. Thanks for listening.
Progressive music fans, tune it in, turn it up, check it out. Light Without Heat. The best in progressive music. All style. One place. One show.
Tonight we've got a really big show. Really big.
This is the DJ 3000. It plays CDs automatically.
Rush. Yes. Dream Theater. Pat Metheny, Bela Fleck, King's X, Dixie Dread, Steve Vai, Neil Moore, Pink Floyd, Bill Bruford, Frank Zappa, Kansas, Bob James, Liquid Tension Experiment, Jimi Hendrix, Victor Wooten, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Get the picture?
Well, as the navigator of this venture, I try as much as possible to mess up the minds of the crew with as many chemicals as we can lay our hands on.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Progressive music, hard rock, jazz fusion, alternative, classical, acoustic, all style, great music, one place, one show.
Light Without Heat.
Light Without Heat is coming up next at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Spreaker Web Radio.
Before I listened to Stuffer White's Light Without Heat, I hadn't heard it before. And now I have, several times. Progressive rock for the progressive mind. Light Without Heat. Every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Spreaker.com.